4-2 start to the season, right where they want to be coming out of the bye week. How about this? Buffalo currently with the second best odds to win the Super Bowl. Big reason why? Their MVP candidate quarterback, Josh Allen. Allen will tell you, big reason why? One of his top targets, Emmanuel Sanders. 4 touchdowns already to start his 12th season in the NFL. And to cap it off, how about an appearance on First Things First? With that, we say good morning, Emmanuel. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm going to jump right in. You guys are 4-2 right now, clicking on all cylinders. You're just making it look easy. Whether it is actually easy or not, how confident is this Buffalo Bills team right now?
I mean, we're extremely confident, and why wouldn't we? We put the work in. I joined this organization, and I knew what I was joining, but I didn't know I was joining. Like joining Josh, and this organization who's doing everything the right way to try to bring a championship to Buffalo. It feels good to be a part of it. Obviously, you say we sitting at 4-2, right where we want to be, but. In my eyes, obviously we would want to be 6-0, but that we're not capable of that, and I feel like we could be that. We're a couple plays away from being that, but at the same time, I feel like we're playing good football. I feel like we got a great football team, and we just got to keep stacking wins and keep getting better.
Well, it's nice to be joined by who I do believe is the only Buffalo City resident that doesn't viscerally despise me. So thank you very much, Emmanuel, for joining us once again, friend of the show, to join us. You mentioned, I got 2 questions for you, so let me start with this one. You mentioned you'd love to be 6-0. Throw week 1 out. There were some weird week 1 results. Your guys was one of them. The one that I imagine stings is the one that came right before the bye because you were so close and it doesn't end up going your way. Was that the worst time for a bye because of the way that game ended? Like if you get the touchdown, you win, you've won 5 in a row, or did it stick with you a little longer than otherwise it would have?
Of course, because, after that, we had like 5 days off. And it took me like 2 days to really start enjoying my bye because I was still in awe that, on 4th and 1 that, we weren't able to get that and win that game. And, I sit back and you look at the schedule and you say, okay, we got KC on the road, we got Tennessee on the road. I said, man, if we can go 2-0 in those games, man, that'll really put the league on notice. And so, I really wanted to win that game out in Tennessee, and we weren't able to do it. So you kind of enter the bye week with a weird feeling coming off a loss. But it's one of those things that, 2 days ago when I was watching the games on Sunday, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to get back to work. I'm ready to get this bad taste out of my mouth. I know that we have a good football team. I will never, ever doubt that. I know what we're capable of doing. I know that, if we can get hot in the playoffs, what we're capable of doing, obviously try to bring a parade to Buffalo. But at the same time, yeah, that loss did sting. But at the same time, I'm on to Miami just trying to get back on the same page and try to, get back in the win column.
All right, let me ask a positive question since that one was a little negative. Do you think you Diggs, and MC Cole Beasley are the best receiving trio in the league?
I'm not even gonna get into that topic, but I'll take my guys over everybody. In terms of how we go about handling our business. I think Diggs is one of the best receivers in the league, and then Cole Beasley is one of the slot receivers in the league, and then myself. I feel like I bring experience, 12-year veteran. I've been around, but a lot of people saying, why is he bouncing around? But I'm bouncing around on my own time because I'm actually enjoying going to teams and playing with different quarterbacks and trying to win a championship and trying to win another Super Bowl ring. I've been to 3 Super Bowls, and I've lost 2 and won 1, and so it's really been on me in terms of signing these 1-year deals, trying to get another ring because I've been heartbroken 2 times, and I'm just trying to even the score. And so, I feel like even our 4th receiver and Gabe Davis, nobody talks about, but this guy last year was just phenomenal, as a rookie. And you see how he works in practice, and you're like, man, this guy can easily start for any NFL team, And so, like I said, I take my guys over anybody.
Emmanuel, I don't know if you caught that in Nick's question, but he referred to Cole Beasley as MC Cole Beasley. And we know he's a rapper. I'm asking you this. Are you bumping Cole's album in your headphones before games?
Not before games, but a few times. You know, he sent me he sent me his stuff like on the plane. I listen to his music on the plane and stuff like that. You know, me and Cole go way back.
Right.
You know, I've been knowing Cole since our SMU days. You know, we played college together. So I remember when Cole came in, he was a quarterback, little scrawny quarterback transferred to receiver coming to SMU. So that's my boy. So whenever he send me some music, I'm always gonna listen to it and give him my opinion on it. But one thing it is if the music starts coming before him making plays on the field, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to hear it. Like, let's make some plays. But he's doing both. So I respect it. I respect it.
Keep the main thing, right?
100%.
All right. Speaking of quarterbacks, you've been blessed, man. You played with Big Ben, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, all Hall of Famers in the future. What traits do you see from Josh Allen that are similar to those guys?
I mean, everything. I mean, he has it, and he's special, man. I think just from one thing that those guys didn't have that he has is that the zip on the ball. I mean, you look at this throw right here. I mean, this throw right here shocked me, dude. Like, I mean, it was literally 40 yards on the line, rope. The DB thought that he could be able to undercut it, and it just was on a rope so long that, you know, it just literally just ended up right in my hands, and just throws he makes and the plays that he makes with his legs. I mean, I played with Ben, and Ben was able to scramble around and make the plays like that, but this guy's like KC, we got the game-winning drive, and you know, this one I really noticed. Like, I've already known like how special he was in training camp, but I mean, the guy runs and jumps over the defender just to get the first down, goes down and scores, and then walks up to me and just so excited and just, you know what I mean? Like, it was just a surreal moment. It was just crazy. I mean, he's a special player. He can be a special player in this league for a long time. There it is, right there. Like, that play right there shocked me. I didn't know he was capable of doing that. Once he did that, I was like, hey, man. I mean, with his arm talent and his running capabilities and the offense with Brian Dable and the receivers that we have, I mean, we all know that we got an opportunity to do something special. But at the same time, we got to keep putting the work in.
Emmanuel, who have you been impressed by the most in the league? Not necessarily. We'll take all of your teammates out of it, just so you can give us a scope of the entire league. Who have you looked at and said, ooh, that performance this year has really caught my eye?
Oh, man. I'm always rooting for Lamar Jackson, just because of how they did him when he came into the league. Like, I didn't like how they did him in the league, and I still really don't kind of like how everybody still kind of questioning a guy. He can never do enough, and every time he does something else, he can't throw for 400 yards, and then the next thing you know, he throws for 400 yards. Now he can't win it all. He can't do this, and it's just like, man, when he first came in the league, everybody was saying this dude wasn't even a quarterback. Next thing you know, he's the MVP on the cover of Madden, and one of the scariest players. Like, I played against him like 2 years ago, and I've never seen coaches so nervous about scheming up a player and worried about a single player in terms of the type of player he was. And so, man, he's special, and I'm always rooting for a guy like that. But also, Kyler Murray and the way that he's performing this year, and the way that the Cardinals are performing, like, those guys, man, I'm happy for them, but at the same time, I'm in the league as well. So I'm like, all right, hopefully we get to see those guys, in the big game and see how it all plays. But Kyler Murray's making some special plays out there. He's doing some special stuff to keep his team in the game. And like I said, I was in that division 2 years ago, when Kyler Murray was there, and just to see this dude like squirming around like on the side, I'm like, somebody please tackle this dude. Like, just grab him or do something, But he's a scary player as well, and he can throw the ball, deliver the ball. So, I mean, he's having a crazy year as well.
All right, before you go, two things. First one is this. I think Emmanuel Sanders has taken the title of best active athlete interview analyst in the history of this show. I mean, I just want to keep you on for an hour and a half.
It's fantastic.
Like, I mean, I don't know if you're putting this on like an audition tape for like to get a TV job when you're done going to Super Bowls or what it is, but you're spectacular. And I gave you that compliment because now I have to ask a very controversial question about a teammate of yours. How is Stefan dealing with being the second best football player in his family? Is been tough on him? Like, how's it going for him? Because Trayvon's going to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, that's Diggs' brother, man. Like, it's crazy because they'll be playing and we'll be on the field and his brother catch an interception and Diggs will just be going crazy, you know.